Alright, Libra, here we go. It's a Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The general reading, listen up, may or may not resonate with you. That's very important for this reading, because my pre-shuffle is anything but roses and rainbows. Okay? We're going to get real right here up front. Here's my pre-shuffle. It starts with 8 cups. Don't panic, but this may or may not be for you. Please don't watch a reading from anything but a neutral perspective so that you can feel in your soul if I'm talking about you or not. Not your brain. Your brain's going to make up all kinds of stories and all sorts of shit. Is it for me? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Is it? Well, your soul knows the damn answer right off the top. It's not going to do that. All right? So keep that in mind. General reading, it may or may not be for you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. That being said, there could just be one thing I say in here. May not be the whole reading. Could just be one thing I say that's for you. Okay? That's important to your specific situation. These are general readings. You're all dealing with different people, I assume. Okay? Now, the general core energy, I asked the universe about the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra. We've been seeing a little of this in your weekly readings. Kind of. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody, you know, kind of fearful of doing it or something along those lines. You know, we see it all the time in this soulmate cycle. What I got here is somebody who needs more healing. What I got here, and you'll see, is 8 cups. Somebody who needs to walk away from something, either a way they've been living or whatever, and go toward their happiness, go toward their soul's true purpose. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. It's someone who's choosing right now some kind of a pentacle type situation. And I say that because I've got the 9 of Wands. And this card has a lot of meanings, but right here, it's about a wall they have up. Okay, there's a bit of a wall here because this person is healing. 4 of Swords. They are healing. And underneath that is 2 swords. It's causing a stalemate right now. Standing at the crossroads. The moon, Silent Bob, in front of Chatty Cathy the Sun. Okay? A bit of a stalemate, and it's because of this. Bookending the 8 of Cups is the devil. Right? The goat with its feet on fire here in this deck. This person is healing from either a past pain or some sort of toxin that they've been living. You know, the way they've been living their life. I don't know. But whatever it is, right now we're at a stalemate. That's the key card right there, and that's the why. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's pull this reading. You know, the energy here is of somebody that's really, you know, just taking out what's happened, not processing the past properly. And it really is, and especially right now, these are just the energies, the current energies. And the current energies right now are bringing things up from the depths to the surface. All right, and that's pretty scary for some people if they're used to not dealing with stuff. All right, it's happening to all of us, not just your runners. Every single one of us. All right, it's important that we deal with it. A lot of stuff, I've noticed it in my own life here as 2022's gotten started back since January 1st. It's been one thing after another that's come up. Either in the 3D world or within myself. It's one thing after another. And as I deal with it, or it deals with itself, I find that it was for the greater good that happened. Even if something that happened was bad, it ends up being for the greater good. All right? Everybody's dealing with that. Your person, however, is not quite as enlightened as you are, and they're more inclined to try to carpet sweep. But there is no carpet right now. That's the problem, you know. That's what's going on. All right, let's go. A lot of weird things happening, too. My wife's car lock stopped working for no reason. Things that used to work okay have stopped working for no reason. And then, out of nowhere, she puts her key in today and the damn thing works perfectly. Yeah, it's fixed. It's worked perfectly. Thank you for fixing it, she said. Thank you for fixing it. I should probably try to finagle a bang out of that because I didn't do a goddamn thing. I never touched it. But hell, if it gets me a little nookie, okay, yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad I took care of that for you. No problem. I was out there for hours toiling away on your car lock. Yeah, no problem, yeah. I never touched the fucking thing. I don't know. Things just fix themselves. It's really weird. I had a light go out on me the other day. My camera light fixed itself. All of a sudden it works. Yesterday don't work, today work. Makes no sense. Here's why we're here. It's the card before the cut. This is someone who rejected you. The Four of Cups. This is why the fuck are we here? Four of Cups. There's a lot of regret, a lot of disappointment, and it's all because of that devil energy. Alright? It's causing a bit of a stalemate right now. Alright? Somebody's got to deal with it. Somebody needs some healing. I feel that on a very high level here. I hope they go through it. I'm pulling for them. Right here, Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time. This energy has been under the carpet for a long time. It's been suppressed down. Slowly but surely, it's all coming to the surface. And it's going to cause a stalemate for most of you in your situation. It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean they're gone. I doubt they are based on the energies I'm picking up on. I can tell you that. But, you know, there's a lot this person needs to look at about themselves and deal with here. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle Libra universe. This is a damn fine reading. These energies are really strong. All right, and they're in line with what's going on, what I'm observing going on around me in the 3D, and what a lot of you are too. While this reading, I'm not going to prejudge it. I'm neutral. But so far, it may not be what you want to hear. It's okay. You don't want a broken person. You want someone coming towards you that's healed and ready to love and ready to give and receive love. All right? All right. Let's see where we go. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra universe. Give me a reading. Who knows what I mean by that? Six of Swords is the overall energy of our reading. It's about someone. There's a rainbow at the end. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here. But somebody's sitting in choppy water right now. All right? And this is about you too, Libra. This is about you moving out of choppy water, worrying about this shit. Focus on yourself. Get your own shit on smooth water so you're ready when this person's ready. You both need to be ready at the same time. Like energy attracts like energy. Opposite energy repels. Okay? It's why you repelled in the first place. Neither one of you were ready, per se. But you weren't ready in different ways. If you were both not ready for the same reason, you'd have attracted each other. Those are called shit relationships. Those are two broken people who are broken exactly the same. They're like energy in a relationship. And they fight all the time, and it's crap, and it's shit, and they cheat on each other. It's like it's what the kids might call a karmic kind of a thing, right? Well, that's all it is. It's just energy, okay? You need to be in smooth water. They're getting to smooth water. When you're both in smooth water, you'll attract. All right? Like flies to a piece of shit. Right here underneath it, the Nine of Pentacles. Focus on you. It's the energy right here. Nine of Pentacles. This is about you. Your independence. You. Build your shit. Get your shit together. They're getting theirs together on their side. At least slowly. With that Knight of Pentacles. I wouldn't wait by the phone. But, you know. They're not going anywhere, but they need to heal. All right, let's go. The reading's on the flip. Here we go. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in the emotions. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you. Right here's the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know through me, and I'm going to tell you. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. God, I wish I could. I'd be a trillionaire. But I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and if I think I need to extend it, I will. At the very least, I'll pull a side reading or something. I don't know, if we need it. Okay? All right. Let's go. Here's the energy around the connection right now. Five of Pentacles. Everybody out in the cold. Right now, it's nothing. It's a stalemate right now. Five of Pentacles right now is regret, sadness, out in the cold, however you want to phrase it. It sums it up right there. This sums up validates every card that's come before it as our lead in. How do they feel in their emotions? Four of Cups. Again, it's the why the fuck are we here card showing back up. Yeah, sadness and regret. This person knows, they're well aware that it's their shit that caused this to be out in the cold. So they're sad right now. They may not look it on the outside. People never show you how they really feel. People don't do that. Right? They cover their true feelings in illusions and dreams and all sorts of clever quips and anecdotes. You know, I sometimes feel like I'm the only son of a bitch on a planet that tells people how they really feel. Somebody asks me how I'm doing. If I run into my neighbor and I'm not having a good day, I say, I'm doing shitty today. How are you? I don't lie to them and say, I'm doing great. I'm doing terrific. Everything's, oh my God, I'm having a wonderful day. Like most people do. Most people lie. In fact, in my research, it's just a pinch over 78% of them. They're not really doing good. Your person's not doing good. Right here, how do they feel in the soul? Okay? How do they feel in the soul? 3 swords. A lot of pain. Past pain. Pain about you. This is how they feel about you in the soul. They broke your fucking heart. They're out in the cold. They missed out on something. These 3 cards right here are a goddamn missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Right? Spaced out into the damn little sections. Missed opportunity. That's what it is. A lot of heartbreak here, a lot of sadness, a lot of feeling out. The whole connection is out in the cold because somebody rejected it. Somebody who really had love for it, by the way. That's part of what that 4 of Cups means. You know, discontent, that kind of thing. They were discontent about something else, not you. It caused them to reject this. This is why this is here. But this is a powerful card in this animal deck. This 3 swords, the heart's not even a heart anymore. Equal and opposite reaction. This tells you how much love they have for you. Okay? It's a lot. You don't get this card, right? A stranger calls you an asshole. You don't end up in 3 of swords. You don't care. You flip them off and you go home. You don't even think about it 10 minutes later. No. This is a big deal, all right, for this person. They're healing from something. They truly are. All right. Hidden energy. And when they do, they'll come towards you. I'm fairly sure of it from the energy. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with this 5 of Pentacles. What is it? The Hierophant. Oh my God. This is why the pain is here. This is why the 3 of Swords is here in the soul. I can't find the words to tell you how powerful this is in this position in my reading. This is here because this connection has profoundly changed this person. This is why there's disappointment in their emotions. It's why they feel like it's a missed opportunity. Because they could have learned more. It would have been something real for once in their goddamn life. And I believe that's a true statement. I believe that from the energy. I don't think they ever saw anything like this. I don't think any angle, any sign has a person in this connection cycle that ever saw anything like them. That's something that's common among all 12 signs in this soulmate cycle. It was profoundly soul-changing and soul-altering. It truly was. And it's the golden age for tarot readers out here on YouTube right now, this connection cycle as well. It's unreal because these energies are so strong. What's the final outcome? Potential final outcome. It's red with all this disappointment, sadness. What is it? Page of Swords. Yeah. They're going to keep an eye on you while they're healing. It's a spying energy. It's a strong spying energy on this Page of Swords. I don't always read it that way, but it is. They're going to keep an eye on you while they're healing. All right. This could be communication, but it's also saying that if they were to communicate, it would be from a point of pain and disappointment, which would disappoint you. This card is disappointing messages, right? It'll be smaller than what you thought it was going to be, kind of a thing. You don't want this person to communicate under these energies. You want them to come to the realization. You want them to feel the loss. You want them to come to the realization that they truly fucked up and they need to fix that devil energy within themselves. Whatever it is, whatever it represents to them, past pain of some kind is what it's reading like. Okay? All the shit they carpet swept. They took it out on you. They rejected you. Okay, fine. And now they're suffering for it a little bit because you changed them. They wouldn't be, if you hadn't changed them, they wouldn't be healing. They wouldn't have anything to heal. They think their life was great and they just keep going on. You know, you don't know how shitty what you've got is, okay, whatever's on their side, either the way they've been living or people they've been with. You don't know how shitty what you've got is until you see something better. They saw something better. All right? And it set a chain of events in motion here. Right now we're in a stalemate. I'm going to clarify with the little light seer deck. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go here. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? Let's see. Let's clarify. It's a nice reading. You changed somebody's life. Good for you. They're in a lot of pain. Good for you. They needed to change. But you also need to make sure you take your lessons out of this. And the universe was clear on that in the overall energy. It just wants to tell you what's going on, why this person might be quiet, why there might be a stalemate, or why if they do show up your way, it's a little disappointing. It's a little smaller than you thought it would be. It's because it's coming from a point of disappointment and pain. You know, you can't, that's no way to go out and reach out to somebody. Hey, you want to go out tonight and have some fun? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm a little disappointed and I'm in pain. Let's go have some fun. Oh, that sounds like a fun evening. That's terrific. I'll come pick you up. Fucking hell. It's like starting, it's like going out on a first date and the first thing you say to yourself is, well, this is going to suck. Well, it probably is now, you know, because you're going in with that kind of attitude. All right, the Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? This person's got some shit to work out. No shit. I'll tell you what. Yeah, right here. Ten of Cups crossing the Five of Pentacles. It's red. Remember, this Hierophant, this spiritual change within them is red with these cards. All right, this is perfect. This person sees what they could have met, sees what they could have had. Right? Ten of Cups. They're trying to. There's a lot of happiness contained within the connection. There's also a lot of daydreaming about it on both sides. I know you probably don't believe that about your person, but both of you think about this quite a lot. All right, and they actually think about a lot with you. Again, it's a lot of missed opportunity. Whenever we have a missed opportunity, we always think woulda, coulda, shoulda. We think about and dream about what we could have had. Which implies that what they've got on their side isn't good. In fact, with that Devil that came up in the pre-shuffle and it was bookending the Eight of Cups, I'd say it's shit. I'd say however they've been living is contrary to their soul's true purpose. And I see that a lot in this connection cycle, no matter what sign I pull on. Right here, Four of Wands. For a lot of you, this person is married or in a relationship. Not all of you, but for a lot of you. But for the rest of you, as the energy of your connection goes, it's actually a very stable connection. It's either one or both of the people in it that aren't stable. A connection is its own energy, okay? You two are energies that each feed into it on either side. That's how a connection is. The connection itself, which is what I'm pulling on here, is very stable. But no one's, it's kind of a stalemate right now. It's the whole connection as an energy is in fairyland. It's in dreamland. And it's in a stalemate while somebody deals with pain. In the 3D, it's just shit energy. In the 5D, it's a beautiful connection. Why is the Four of Wands here? Four of Wands represents stability. Knight of Pentacles. Again, it was the card that came after the cut. It was the card that came after this card in the cut, and now it's before this card. Its energy is before this card in the reading. It's right here around the connection. Slowly but surely. All right, the energy is coming toward, the energy of the runner is coming toward the non-runner. Generally speaking, in this connection, that's the DM coming toward the DF. Slowly. As they heal. For some of you, they might actually show up in the present energies. But it's going to be a little disappointing if they do. I'd let them cook a little longer if I were you. Tell me about the Four of Cups. But you do what you want. It's not my place to tell you what to do. Four of Cups. Why is it here? I'd like to know. Why is this Four of Cups here? It came back a second time. That's usually very important. Alright, it is the energy of why the fuck are we here? Yeah. Three of Wands. They're holding themselves back a little bit. They're watching. That Ten of Cups crossing here told me a lot of daydreams. I got a card of spying that we end on. They're either dreaming about this connection, looking at your pictures, looking at your social media, driving by your house. All of that is spying. Looking at pictures, dreaming about you, thinking about you, driving by your house, looking at your social media. That's all spying. So I always laugh when people tell me my person doesn't spy on me. I don't have an Instagram. Okay. Well, that's not just what spying is. Okay? If you daydream about somebody, for example, you're taking a piece of their energy to do that. What you don't realize when you daydream about a person is a small percentage of that daydream, even if you have no psychic abilities or anything like that, is 100% accurate. Because you have a piece of their energy that you're using to do that. An image of them. It's light energy, it's surface, but it's still real. You're still spying, you're still holding on to their energy. That's what's going on here. Somebody's holding on to your energy, just like this girl's holding on to her surfboard. I'm going to go in eventually, but not right now. Right now, I'm going to sit and woe is me about what I could have had because my soul is in pain with 3 swords through it. Swords don't belong in the soul. Certainly not this card. What's going on here? What's on top? King of Cups. They got to work on their ability to open up and tell people how they feel. It goes, I don't mention any jokes or anything in my readings that don't apply to the energy. And I talked earlier about that. I said I'm the last asshole on the planet who tells people exactly how they feel. This person never tells anybody how they feel. Never exactly. You know, this is the type of person who would stay in a bad relationship for years and years and years and keep telling the person they loved them, even though it was a fucking lie. It's that kind of energy here. They do love you, though. I told you there was a lot of love here because of the equal and opposite reaction of the 3 of Swords here. And I said around this card, rewind, I did. I said they loved you. The moment they rejected you, they knew how they felt about you. This King of Cups validates that. He holds the Ace of Cups. It's a goblet of fucking love. Why is the King of Cups here? Because they were an asshole. Because they were an asshole. I'm going to say it. It's the Burger King. It's an out-of-balance emperor. All that's reflecting back to me is that asshole King of Wands. Ego, pride. Gotta have it their way. That's why we call it the Burger King. Their slogan. Which you never get it your way. Just like in life. I get my Whoppers with mayo all the goddamn time. I could clear a fucking dining room. Man, that stuff makes me gassy. That's why I say, please, no mayo. I started saying please after a while, and I always get it with mayo. You don't get things your way. You can't. That's not how life works. So what's wrong with the goddamn world right now? There's no compromise. Everybody wants everything their way. No, it's my way. You're wrong. That's it. Nobody meeting in the middle. It's a real problem. Right here, the Emperor, the Burger King. They're stubborn. They're shut down, is what this energy is saying. When the Emperor is next to, when I ask why is the King of Cups here and I get an Emperor, I get someone who's shut down. The Emperor doesn't care about love. He needs the Empress for that. Male or female, no genders here. It's just about the cards. All right? I got a king who's stingy with love and a king and all 4 kings who doesn't care about it. All right? And they're lying. It's all crap, you know. The whole time they've been keeping an eye on this. They're hanging on to it. They won't let it go. It's almost like the love they have for you is intriguing to this person. They've never felt this way before. That's in the energy. And I talked about that a little bit ago. All right. Let's find out. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Tell me about the 3 of Swords in the soul. That's a dangerous card to have in the soul. The 3 of Swords typically brings in communication in these soulmate cycles. The problem is, it depends where it falls, whether it's a problem or not. This is a problem. Because this is not where you want to communicate from, as I already said. 3 swords in the soul can lead to arguments, outbursts, disappointment. You know, thought it would be bigger. You know, they just kind of wrote in to tell me it was raining at their house. Wow, it's raining at your house. You live in London. Big fucking news. You know, great. You know, it's like that. It's that kind of thing, you know. It's disappointing. Thought you were going to tell me you loved me. You just told me it was raining. All right, why is the 3 of Swords here? Tell me about the 3 of Swords. What do I got here? What's this about? Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. 5 of Wands crossing the 3 of Swords. Inner struggle. This person's going through a little mini, tiny dark night of the soul right now. All right? Very tiny. All right? A lot of arguing back and forth with themselves about you. Why? Let's see what's on top. Why? Right here. She came back after all that shuffling. She was crossing here. Right there. Came right here. It's also an important message here. They don't know. they can't even understand the changes that they've gone through because of crossing paths. It's like this person, it's almost like, and I'm just going to use it as an analogy, it's almost like this person doesn't share your belief system, like they're like a traditional religion and you're all spiritual and stuff like that. And they thought soulmate was just crazy. Oh, that's crazy talk, crazy talk. And yet they can't get rid of it. They keep looking at it and wondering why they feel pain, why it won't go away, why. Usually the emperor can just blow people off. You know, it's like, whatever, I'm the emperor, get lost. Right? They give them a lick of trouble and they're gone. But that's not the case with you. All right, this person won't let something go. There's also, that's another energy. They won't let an aspect of this go. There's something here that they're not letting go of. I think it has to do with their past pain, or it could have to do with their disappointment for rejecting something that actually ended up being pretty good. Okay? That actually they started to perceive as something that they really kind of needed and wanted. See that here with the Hierophant, but we're getting there. Why is the Three of Wands here? The Moon. Yeah, they kept it all quiet. This person carpet swept too much, and it's all coming to the surface now in the current energies. That's what's going on. That's why we're at a stalemate. Everything's coming to the surface. Everything they carpet swept, all the telling themselves, no, I don't love this. I'm perfectly fine. I'm the King of Cups and an Emperor asshole. I'm perfectly fine. They're not perfectly fine. They're not perfectly fine at all with Three Swords in their soul. Not at all. I don't know anybody that's perfectly fine with Three Swords in their soul energy. Okay? Not happening. And it's all the energies right now that I've been talking about. Okay? Everything on every reading I've been talking about. The Pluto North Node trine, the Leo full truth moon, and now we've got other tense angles coming up with Jupiter and a couple of things. But we also have the Sun moving into Pisces. It's going to kind of smooth things out a little bit. I think that's going to be helpful. Okay? I think that's going to be helpful in bringing this person in. Let's find out here. What's the universe wants to talk about the changes in this person with this Hierophant, the spiritual changes, and they've been there in both of you. It's not just them. You've changed too, haven't you? You've grown, right? Your energy was attached to this. It's the Six of Swords. You don't need much more. Just keep moving. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep growing. Well, we'll see about them. What's up with this? Why is the Hierophant here? This is very interesting energy, actually. I like this. Why is it here? We're going to get a card I like here, I think. Yep, I'm right. It's Chariot. Yeah. This person, this connection, okay, because this is red with the energy of the connection. This connection just blew this person's mind. Whoever this person is, whoever I'm reading, okay? Blew their fucking mind. I got two horses pulling in two directions. It's like it ticks all the boxes for them. You're irreplaceable. The connection is irreplaceable, but it made them see the world differently. This is a card of control and moving on. It made them realize they want to move on from where they've been. Okay? It's also a card of determination. I think there's a lot of determination in this person to make some changes in their life. I just don't know if they know how to approach it. I don't know if they've spiritually evolved enough to know how to go into a full dark night of the soul. Okay? Really dig. Really take that spiritual journey. Really ask those philosophical questions. Why do I love? You know, why do I love? What, you know, it's a very philosophical question. It's a very important question. It's a question nobody can answer for you. Strength card. Normally I would say, as a lot of readers would, they're getting the strength up, you know, you made them stronger. No, this is just fear around this. This connection blew this person's mind. Oh yeah. But it scared the bejesus out of them. And that's part of the reason they ran. Because I suspect the last time they felt something, if they ever felt anything like this, the last time they did, it may not have gone well. Or they might have known someone similar to you and it didn't go well. Could have triggered a childhood memory come up from the depths. And they didn't like it and they ran. I don't know. I don't know. Why is the strength card here? It's going to vary. It's a general reading. They're healing. Yep. They are healing. They're stopping the running and they're healing. But they had a lot of fear for it in the beginning. All right. In the other layers of energy here, yeah, they are getting the strength up. Their heart chakra is opening. I've got a heart chakra here and a heart chakra here. They're healing their heart chakra. And until they heal it, it's a mini dark night of the soul. It's not a hangman here. It's a Four of Swords. All right. So that's why it's going so slow. That's why this card is read with the Knight of Pentacles. Slow, the second slowest energy in the tarot. He got a racehorse, but he walking. That's why it's going so slow. They don't really know how to do a dark night of the soul, a real one. But this card here, this healing, is the last card before our final outcome. This is why, until they finish healing, anybody who hears from their person right now is hearing from the Burger King. And it's going to be disappointing. They're going to hide things. Pride, ego. Going to tell you it's raining at my house when you thought they were going to say they love you. That kind of thing. They are healing. All right, so here's the final outcome. Final outcome for most of you, is mostly they're going to spy, daydream, keep an eye on you, look at your picture, that kind of thing. They're really giving this connection a lot of thought. A lot of their attention goes to this connection. This is a barn owl on this card. That means something. Okay? I used to say this early on. I'm a bird of prey expert. I love them. I've been studying them since I was a kid. Barn owls are very interesting. Most people go on walks. You'll walk around your neighborhood or something like that. You walk past 2 or 3 of these on any given walk that you take. You have no idea how many of these little buggers there are out there. You know, every once in a while you'll see them. They'll start to fly or something. Most of the time, you'll see, if you have to look up in the air at night, they're silent. They hunt the insects that fly. You might catch one around a light pole or something like that, catching, you know, the big bugs up in the air. But for the most part, these little guys sit in the tree and they just watch. That's what they do. They're up in the tree. They're perched most of the time. But if they get their eyes on something that they like, my point, they will not lose it. They will follow it as it runs. They will follow it and follow it. And when they feel like it, they'll go down and get it. They're that kind of hunter, you know. It is. It's the perfect bird to be on this particular card here for a lot of reasons. All right, let's see where we go here. It also indicates your connection. They have some kind of sonar that they can use here. All birds are energy readers and stuff like that. They read different types of energy. There's some sort of like an array here that catches that kind of thing, that catches that kind of energy. They can use that in hunting. And it's very cool. It's very cool. Let's see what we got here. Well, that shows the energetic connection. This person really, you're heavy on their mind. Big time. Big time. Here we go. Let's see. Why is it here? Yeah. Right here. 10 swords. This is good. Actually, that's not bad. It tells me that the spying will come to an end. It also tells me that they keep an eye on you because they don't want this to be over. Okay, with 10 swords here, 10 is a reset. They want a reconciliation here. I felt that energy all along, so I'm pleased to see this card here. What's on top? Fear. 4 of Pentacles. They don't want to lose you. It's a fear of loss, a fear of lack. They don't want to lose you, but the energy feels like they have. That's actually good for you. That'll speed up their healing process. All right. What's the final? Also, there's another layer of energy because it's red with the King of Cups. They actually fear giving to this connection. Probably, again, because of that past pain they need to work on. What's the final here with the Emperor? High Priestess. I need to pull a card on that. I'm going to shuffle. I wouldn't normally do it, but I'm going to do it. The energy around it as it's read with the 4 of Pentacles is, again, it's sort of like the intuition wins the day. The soul wins in the end. It's the 3 of Swords that brings them into you. I don't like that. I don't like them coming in under 3 of Swords in the soul energy. I want them healed. All right? This person is healing. There's a lot going on beneath the surface with this person. They're harboring. I see it with the King of Cups. I see it with the Emperor. I see it with the High Priestess. They're harboring, and I see it with the Moon. They're harboring a lot of feelings for you. A lot. And on the surface, it might even reflect as they don't even like you or they've forgotten about you. you know, on something like that. Why is a High Priestess here? Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is it here? Yeah, I see it. 8 Pentacles. They are doing a lot of inner work. And the 9 of Cups. 8 Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. And also at the bottom, as an affecting energy off of that High Priestess, I've got the 8 of Swords. This person's very, very, very much in their head. There's a lot they need to get out of their head. Their soul feels it. They're doing a lot of work in the soul here. They are. They're working on it. I see it. I see the healing here. But I still don't have a hangman on the table anywhere. I don't even have a hermit. All right? And that tells me that there's too much brain, too much ego, the Emperor, in their soul right now, interfering with the soul's work. Okay? You can't. You have to shut down the brain and let the soul do its job. Because they're not, it's slowing things down. But you are their wish fulfilled. And they have a great fear of losing this, which is why, just like this little barn owl would be, they're following you all around the neighborhood. Right? Tracking you with sonar, radar, all kinds of DARs. You know? It's crazy. Alright, let's see here. They really are. And I saw it with that 10 of Cups that was crossing the energy of the connection as well. Let's get 3 cards from the universe. I'm going to switch decks here. See what the witches have to say. Let's get 3 cards and a crossing card from the universe. What else you want to tell Libra? What's this person going to do? What can Libra expect in the near future? I'll just ask that question for you, all right? What can Libra expect in the near future from this person, assuming that we get some healing here? Okay? Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here for the majority of you watching. Let's see where we go. Wow. Wow. All I can say is wow. We got repeat cards up the ass. 3 of Wands. Right there. Driving us to the soul. Okay? That's the first card. Second card is Justice. You can expect communication from them once they heal. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Crossing this right here, crossing Justice, is the 4 of Swords. Once they heal, okay, healing will come to the connection. Energy will balance. It'll move things on in a new direction. More toward the stability that is already represented in the connection of the 4 of Wands. 3 of Wands goes to 4 of Wands. Okay? 3 of Wands. These cards are also bookending each other, by the way. The 4 of Wands and the 3 of Wands in the reading are bookending one another. They're read together. And it's backed up here in another deck from the message from the universe. Also, these cards are read center, left, right. So the 9 of Pentacles is read with the 3 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of independence. You know, each one of you needs healing. It ties back to what I told you in the beginning about this right here, because this right here also had the 9 of Pentacles crossing it. Okay, so it ties back to this overall energy message. Like energy attracts like energy. You each need to heal something different on your sides, but when you're both healed, you'll attract. Okay, when you're ready for each other. How do I want to phrase this? It sounds a little Yoda or sort of mystical, but connections come together, especially destined connections like these. Connections come together when both parties are ready for it to come together. The universe will keep it apart. The energies will keep repelling. The universe is just energy. That's all it is. Okay? It's all energy. And like energy attracts like energy, opposite energy repels. And it'll stay repelled until the energy becomes closer and closer and closer in vibration, as the kids might say. Okay? So you both have healing to do, independent of each other. But this connection will, once that healing occurs, not only will this heal the connection and balance the energy with Justice, your card, by the way, you know, technically speaking, Libra energy. Not only will that happen, but it will begin to move things towards some stability. Okay? The 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. So, that's it. This is something very different for each of you, this connection. I believe, speaking for the incoming energy that I'm reading, your person, you're very different than what they're used to. The way they feel about this is very different than what they're used to. That's important to note, okay? Because that's scary. That's some scary shit for some people, especially people who haven't dealt with emotions or don't deal with emotions well. So keep that in mind. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking anyway. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck. Focus on yourself, for sure. They're doing their work on their side, although very slowly. I'm not going to lie to you. Very slowly. This son of a bitch has a horse. He should be on the horse. It'd be going a lot faster. If this was a hangman, this would be a different reading. A little bit. Okay? A little bit. But it's not. It's a little baby dark night of the soul. And some stubborn asshole, emperor, stubborn asshole, who's not riding a horse. Who's walking. Okay? All right. Good luck, Libra.